Hello? No. No, so the good old summertime is here again. And you'll hear everybody say it's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Humidity, Ma.
Humidity? No. So that'd be like you said it. I say it's not the humidity, and it's not the humility or the heat, it's the vitality. And you know why? Because in the summertime, the heat burns up your energy. Oh, yes. That's why you feel tired, and your appetite is not so good, and your sleep is disturbed. It's all because you lose B-complex vitamin and energy in the summertime. So what could be smarter or easier to do than get back the vitamins you're perhaps losing? So if you're asking me, as one friend to another friend, if it's vitamins, take ribitol and only ribitol. Ribitol, with its 22 vitamins and minerals, may supply the vital elements you're losing and help you enjoy the summer like you should. Help you feel full of energy so that you can get the good out of the sunshine and not be so worn out by the heat. Believe me, a bottle of ribitol jelly caps for only $1.98 is the best investment you can make for an enjoyable summer. And once you know how good ribitol may make you feel, you'll never spend a summer without it. I'm telling you. Well, what's the talking? Well, what's the secret?
Why secret?
I'm asking David if he wants to take a little walk, since your supper is not ready yet.
Is it my fault if Hazelcorn sent a tough chicken?
No, don't hurry and don't worry. We're going to take a little walk.
Yeah.
Something you need, dear?
No, but if the grocery store is open, you can bring pickles.
He told Sammy to get pickles for
All right, so maybe Sammy will forget. And Papa dear likes pickles.
Did you hear that, David? Papa likes pickles. That's a wife, huh? What Papa likes. I'm always first.
Molly's first with you also, Jake.
That's why I want to do what I made up my mind to do.
Why not?
Molly never had an engagement ring in all the years we're married. When did I ever have enough money in the bank to be able to buy something substantial? And when I did, something always happened. So while I have it, I don't want to postpone my impulse. Besides, diamonds are a good investment, no?
Diamonds are a girl's best friend. It's a song, Jake. So you're going to buy how many carrots?
Not carrots. Pickles.
Something is cooking.
All right, so turn out the light a little bit, yes? So give a go and come. By the time you come back, my chicken will be soft and we'll sit on the table.
Right, come, David. David, we'll take a walk around the corner and window shop in the jewelry store, just to get an idea.
Yeah, sure, come.
But remember, David, this has got to be a surprise.
Well, then, not a surprise.
Hi, Pa. Hello,
Sammy.
Sammy. Did you get pickles, Sammy?
Yeah, I got them. Sammy.
Oh, Sammy, you brought the pickles.
Yeah, I got them in here.
Good.
Come,
So you don't have to go, Jake. Sammy brought pickles.
Well, I'll turn around in the air anyway. The chicken is still hard.
Jake, look at me. In my eyes, look at me.
Well, I'm looking.
Jake, you're not telling me.
Molly, do you have to know everything?
What pertains to you, why shouldn't I know?
What that pertains to me, don't you know?
I want to know everything, whatever. If it's again with your partner, Mendel, and you don't want to tell me.
Why
Jake,
Mendel, Molly?
Because it wouldn't be the first time.
Molly, please don't start. It's not Mendel.
So what is it?
Nothing.
So you see how you don't want to tell me?
This I don't want to tell you.
Nothing, Molly.
If it was something that you should know, I would tell you. Satisfied?
I'm not satisfied. I see already where my status is. All right, get pickles.
Sammy got pickles.
Excuse me.
Don't mention it.
We'll go and come.
Why supper so late tonight, Mom?
Because my chicken is hard like a stone.
Yeah?
Papa's going to buy Mama a diamond ring for her birthday.
Yeah? How do you know?
Not so loud. It's supposed to be a secret. It'll be the first engagement ring she ever had.
That's nice, huh?
Oh, I think it's wonderful. Did Papa ever tell you how he met Mama?
No. He tell you?
At a party. I guess it was fate.
What do you mean, fate? What's fate?
Anything that happens, I guess. Don't you think it was fate that you and Dora...
No, I don't. We just happen to live in the same apartment building.
Oh, and fate had nothing to do with it, huh?
Just a series of accidents.
Sammy, don't destroy my faith in fate.
I just want you to be a little logical, that's all, Rosie.
Logic can be just a lot of words, too, you know. There are a lot of things in life you feel and you just can't explain. And you can be just as sure of them as 2 + 2 is 4 and E = MC squared.
Is your mama home?
Oh, hello, Mrs. Jerome. Ma!
Huh?
Mrs. Jerome.
Oh, the doctor from downstairs.
The dentist's mother,
darling, I know. Excuse my appearance. Won't you come in,
Well,
please?
I'm sorry to bother you,
Mrs.
Mrs.
Jerome.
Fowler. Hello.
Sit down, sit down. No bother at all if there's something we can do. Rosalie's family looks a little hungry. Go take a snick snack, darling. Yes, dear? Go take a snick snack. I got such an unusual chicken, hard like stone. What is it, Mrs. Jerome?
Well, I'll make a long story short, Mrs. Goldberg, and if it wasn't that a mother's heart is involved.
Well, what mother?
Me, Mrs. Goldberg. My heart is involved, and it's breaking.
What is it, Mrs. Jerome?
Oh, you're a lucky woman, Mrs. Goldberg. You have a husband. I had to raise my son without a father. And I don't have to tell you what I went through to see him through school and college and dentistry and see him in an office of his own.
I can imagine.
Oh, nobody can imagine, nobody. And now, after such a struggle, he's threatening to give up his office and his profession.
My, but why?
Because nobody in this house patronizes my son, Mrs. Goldberg. Nobody. Oh, last month somebody in this house had a toothache in the middle of the night, and that's why he came in for an extraction. The boy is discouraged. He has a girl. He wants to get married. Can he get married on one extraction a month?
Of course not.
His girl's father wants to put him in the button business. From a doctor to buttons. Can I live through that?
Something I can do, Mrs.
Oh,
Jerome?
Mrs. Goldberg, you can, I'm sure. In a house with 30 families, somebody has teeth. Do they have to run to Brooklyn from the Bronx? I talked to Mrs. Herman. Her dentist is in East Orange. Mrs. Goldberg, if my son didn't graduate with the highest honors, if he didn't have 3 diplomas, not 1, 3, he was chosen by his dean as the outstanding man in his profession. So if there's something you can do, just to encourage the boy, because if he goes into buttons, my life is ended.
I only didn't have such good teeth.
Oh, but you never can tell, Mrs. Goldberg. Now look at me, look. Would you believe the 2nd, the 3, and the 4 weren't mine? Now that's the kind of work he does.
Wonderful. I'll see what I can do, Mrs.
Thank you.
Jerome.
And whatever he does, whether it's an extraction or an impression or a bridge, his specialty is painless service. He's got a hand that's just like a feather. You don't know he's working on you. He's painless. He's absolutely painless. You don't know where you are, whether you're in a dentist chair or at the beauty parlor. So whatever you can do, Mrs. Goldberg.
Then
Thank you. I knew you'd understand.
I do.
Thank you,
That's
Mrs.
all.
Goldberg.
Not at all. I'll
Thank
see
you.
what I can
Oh,
do.
goodbye.
Bye, then. Bye.
What did she want, Ma?
Are we going to eat or not,
As
Ma?
soon as Papa and Uncle David enter, we'll leave. You, Mrs. Hyman. Rosalie, come here a minute, darling. Come here. You, Mrs. Hyman. Rosalie, let me see your teeth. Yes? When you have a little time, darling, I'd like to talk to you.
About what?
Who is your dentist?
Oh, Dr. Pomeranz from East Orange.
So far you travel.
Mrs. Jerome spoke to you, too.
Well, she didn't...
Why should I be the first one? After all, you don't go to him, do you?
Speak to you later.
Listen, Mrs. Goldberg.
I'll speak to you later. Later is the future, no? Come, my dear family. We'll sit on the table and we'll eat. Come.
Pa, I told Sammy about the ring.
Remember, it's a surprise.
Did you buy it?
Not yet. I'm looking around. Some enchanted evening. You may see a stranger. You may see a stranger.
Across a crowded room.
Everybody's singing, huh? That's nice. That's what I like to see. You see that? So, everything is all right, huh, Daisy?
Everything is always all right, my darling, when you are near.
Oh, thank you very much. Rosalie, you went down to the candy store, huh? To telephone to your partner, Mendel. That's why you went down, huh, Jake? Don't have to look at David. It's all right. Eat.
Where's yours, Molly?
No, I'm not going to have anything.
Why not?
I have a twinge.
What kind of a twin?
it's nothing. I'll make myself a little soft farina later.
Take a little bicarbonate.
No, it's not physical, Jay, dear. It's dental.
Since when?
When I eat something hot, so it hurts me on this side, Jay. And if I drink something cold, so it hurts me on this side.
So why don't you go and see a dentist?
I will. Teeth can be such a blind article. And then talking of teeth, Jake, when did you see a dentist last?
Me? There's nothing wrong with my teeth.
No. I should say, how do you know? You can never tell. And Samly, you were saying something about your wisdom. And Rosalie, you're beginning to protrude.
Oh, please.
And David?
Me? What do I need a dentist? Have I got one tooth that I can comb my nose?
Even so.
If David can eat this chicken, Molly, he don't need a dentist.
Even so, I suggest that we all have a dental check-in.
Well, who knows a good dentist?
I do. Dr. Jerome.
He's good.
Very.
Who told you?
His mother?
Oh, hello, Rose.
Hello.
Is your mother in, darling?
Yeah, she's
good. Ma, I'm in perfect agreement with you, Miss Glenn.
Hello,
Mrs. Goldberg.
Mrs. Jerome and Mrs. Herman and I were discussing Dr. Jerome.
Yeah.
And you know, Mrs. Goldberg, when it comes to doctors and dentists, you have to be recommended.
Recommended? What's a better recommendation than 3 diplomas in the highest degree? You think they'll let doctors and dentists out of college if they're not doctors?
I know plenty doctors that are shoemakers.
Not me, if you'll excuse me. Not with 3 diplomas.
Well, if I see you go to Dr. Jerome, then I'll go.
Well, I'll have to talk it over with my husband, Mrs. Goldberg. And I'll tell you, if we don't go to the country this summer for a month, then I'll tell him to go to the dentist. But a month in the country and the dentist, that we couldn't afford.
What do you mean? Where's the comparison? A month in the country or to take care of your teeth?
Well,
Where is
but
the
I have to
comparison?
decide what's right for my
family.
family. I know, Mrs. Goldberg, I have 2 children. I have to decide what's best for me. I don't want to say how much to spend. Mrs. Goldberg.
Hello, Mrs. Goldberg.
What's going on? Something wrong?
Nothing.
No.
Well, I'll see you later. Yes.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
See you later, girl. You're early, no, Jake, dear?
Slightly.
I'll throw an eye in the soup, darling.
David. Rosalie, come here.
Were you home already, Jake?
David, if I'm here, I'm home. No, David.
Sammy, come here.
Yeah, what?
Quick, I want you to see something. Quick before Mama gets here.
What? You bought it already, Jake?
Mendel got it on memo for me from his brother-in-law who works in the jewelry store. Yeah. I want to have it appraised first.
Beautiful.
I have to get the size of Mama's finger.
Really try to read it. Jay, darling, you know what I was thinking all day today?
What?
That a man that takes as much bicarbonate as you do, there must be a reason.
Well, of course there's a reason.
No.
Indigestion.
No.
From aggravation.
No.
Well, what then?
You don't chew your food properly, Jay, darling.
You're starting, Molly.
I'm not starting. You don't chew your food properly because you can. Because when a man has a main molar that's missing,
Molly,
Jay, darling,
please.
Jay, darling, just let me see. Let me see for myself. Say, open. Let's see. You see that? Jay, darling, I'm putting my foot down.
Again?
A man should be minus in 3 places.
This summer during my vacation.
Not at all. I should have all my teeth and you should be missing. Not at all. I'm calling up and I'm making an appointment. David, I'm going to make an appointment. David, I am going to make an appointment.
Make for yourself, not for me.
At all. Not at all. Rosalie, a child is just beginning. And Samuel should have trouble with his wisdom. David, you shouldn't be able to eat your favorite.
What's my favorite?
Nuts. Can you eat nuts?
Molly.
Jay, darling, call Dr. Jerome and I will talk to him.
Molly, will you please stop all right?
I will not.
Eddie, before you give up the office, wait.
What do you want me to wait for, Ma? Gray hair?
Eddie, you're a doctor.
A dentist. And I'm also a man. I went to school for more than half my life. I thought when I graduated and opened an office, I could make a living. I could look forward to a decent, respectable life.
Eddie, my son.
How long can I sit back and let you support me?
Oh, Eddie, just give it a little more
Ma,
time.
my mind is made up. I opened this office exactly 12 months ago. Here, look at this appointment book. How many patients have I had in the last 12 months? Here, count them. No, ma'am. Your son was a dentist. I'll sell whatever I can.
And get married and go into buttons.
What's wrong with buttons? It'll be better than teeth, believe me.
Eddie, 3 diplomas, not 1, 3. Oh.
Let it ring, Mom. It's probably the landlord. Let it ring.
Oh, Eddie, 3 diplomas.
Take them and burn them up for all the good they're doing me.
Eddie, if it's the landlord, I'll ask him to give us a little more time.
Ma, please.
Oh, Eddie, 3 diplomas.
Hello?
Hello? Hello, is this Dr. Jerome's office?
Yes?
I'd like to make an appointment for me and my family.
Who is it? The name, please.
This is Mrs. Goldberg, and it's for Mr. Goldberg and Miss Goldberg and Mr. Goldberg Jr. and from Uncle David also.
When would you like to make your appointment?
Well, if you're not busy, it could be now, today, tonight.
Just let me look at my appointment book, Ma. It's the Goldbergs. They're calling for an appointment.
Eddie, what does Mama say?
Tonight will be fine.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, Eddie, darling, just be painless. Be painless. Oh.
I'm only here because you insisted, Molly. There's nothing wrong with my teeth, I assure you.
So we'll see.
Mine either.
I don't
neither.
protrude so much either, Ma.
So you'll get older, you'll protrude more, Rosalie, dear. I don't say anything is the matter, but after all, to have a checkup is intelligent, no?
Hello. We have an appointment with the doctor.
Come in.
Yes.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Goldberg.
We took your advice, and instead of going to the country, we're all going to have our teeth fixed.
Very intelligent.
Hello, Mrs. Jerome. Yes. I'm here.
Intelligent.
Oh, come in. Come in.
Hello.
Doctor, we're here, Doctor.
Who's first?
I'll go.
You want me to help you, Jay?
Molly, please.
Come in, Mr. Goldberg.
Thank you. Distinguished-looking office you have here, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. Make yourself at home.
Thank you, I will.
Yeah, we'll put this around here.
There's not a thing wrong with my teeth, Doctor.
Well,
Knock wood.
We'll soon find out. Open.
What is it?
Open. You have 2 teeth missing on the lower right, 2 teeth missing on the lower left.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because you've never replaced them. Some of your teeth are loose, Mr. Goldberg.
What?
On your gums, they're swollen and inflamed. You probably have been eating with your front teeth, which is why you haven't had any pain. An x-ray will be needed. And you will definitely need a lingual bar removable bridge also, and I'm glad you came in, Rosie. Your teeth are not in their right places, and they'll have to be pushed into the right places by wearing wires or rubber bands. You need an orthodontic appliance, and you'll have to come into the office 2 or 3 times a month. Well, you have a few cavities that need to be filled. Now, never wait until you have pain before seeing your dentist. And before you leave, let me show you how to brush your teeth. And that'll be fine. I think we'll have to take a few x-rays, Sammy. Now, let me see how your teeth fit. Open? Now, do they stay in?
Well,
Let me see. Do they move around? There we are. You've been holding your upper plate in with the back of your tongue. See your gums. They've shrunken and changed, and the plate is too big for your mouth. You need a new upper and lower plate.
Upper lower?
Yes, and don't wear these. They're rubbing against your gums. That can be very dangerous. You need new dentures. These are acrylic dentures. They're old-fashioned. Now, I would suggest a new tight metal base or gold base. Open. Oh, you may have an acute alveolar abscess, Mrs. Goldberg. Now, I'm going to put something on the tooth to deaden the nerve. There's a possible chance of it's becoming a cellulitis.
Can you imagine? Who should know I'm carrying around such a mouth? 4 teeth have to come out. A removable bridge on this
I
side.
never knew there was anything wrong with my wisdom tooth.
Now I may have to wear braces.
I have to have a whole new set, uppers and lowers.
It
No.
won't hurt, Pa.
You can take gas, Jake.
I'm not worried about what I can take. I'm worried how to pay for such an undertaking. And who should know that Molly had such a condition? Teeth like pearls, and she has a condition. David, I'm not in a position right now. It's Molly's ring or the dentist. Both I can't do.
My teeth can wait, Pa.
Sure, Rosie can have a brace next year, Pa.
And I can wait with a bridge.
Well, no, you see that? Who would know? Who would know that I have a cuter volvula? No, and Dr. Jerome said you have to see if I'm dead or alive on this side. And in your condition, David, dear?
Well, I know I can't be an acrylic. I can be only metal or gold.
No, you said Dr. Jerome said immediately wouldn't be too soon, and Rosalie cannot wait, and Sammy's wisdom must not be postponed, and your bridge must go in, Rick.
Well, you start with your work, Molly.
Huh? You
Well,
are. I can...
There's no hurry for me, Ma.
There's plenty of time to take care of my teeth.
I should and you shouldn't, huh?
I can't afford it, Molly. This is going to go into a lot of money.
No, so we'll do without other things, Jay.
But we can't do without other things.
What other things can't we do without?
There are other things.
Health first and other things second.
Some things come before health.
Tell me what? Tell me one thing.
Tell Jake and let Molly decide the decision. And
Uncle David, now you spoiled everything.
Huh? What did I spoil? What?
You're going to be a year older soon, no?
So?
Well, what husband don't give his wife a birthday present?
No, Jay, do you ever forget?
This year I wanted it to be something special.
A bag of peanuts is also special. That you remember is special.
I picked out a ring.
Huh?
A diamond ring.
Oh, Jake, a ring, a diamond ring.
Yes, a ring for you.
Oh, Jake, darling. Oh, Jake. And such a husband I should neglect even by an eyelash. Oh, Jake, darling. Oh, Jake. Did you buy it, Jake?
No, not yet.
Jake, darling. I should wear a ring on my finger and you should be missing. Jake, darling. So you buy me a ring next year. I'll have another birthday next year.
But this year, what am I going to give you for your birthday present?
Jake, darling, you'll give me a cusbit, darling, and I'll give you a bridge.
Mama wants you. Mama wants you. Now, come here.
Did anybody see my matches?
Here's the mattress, Pa.
Thank you, Sammy.
Come, Sammy.
Ma, couldn't you have waited until after your birthday?
Come. Blow from
No cake for me, Molly.
It's impossible.
Me neither. Rosalie?
No.
Sam?
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy...
Come, Reverend.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Dr.
everybody.
Jerome.
Mrs. Goldberg, I want you to be the first to know I'm going to be married next month.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's about 2 carats.
That's right. How could you tell?
I had an interest in diamonds myself not so long ago.
That is before I met you, Doctor.
Cake, Doctor.
Yes, thank you.
no. So which is better? To have diamonds on your fingers or have teeth in your mouth? To have teeth like pearls, I think, will give you more pleasure. Then you can smile and the world will smile with you. And what is better than to feel like smiling, to enjoy eating, to feel good? And do you think diamonds can make you feel good when you're tired, with no appetite, feeling an ache here and a pain there, besides feeling worn out from the heat? Believe me, in that case, diamonds are not a girl's best friend, but this is. During this warm weather, it's more important than ever to make sure you're getting the vital elements in ribitol. Ribitol with its 22 important vitamins and minerals that everybody needs to feel good and strong and to enjoy life. Do you have to save and scrimp to buy ribitol? Not at all. This bottle of ribitol jelly caps, a full 25-day supply, is only $1.98, a few cents a day. Could you give yourself a better gift for less money than the wonderful feeling you may get all summer long from ribitol? I think not.
Folks, here's a youngster whose mom really knows the score. You know what this is, Johnny?
Sure, it's juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
My mom gives me some every day. She says it's to make me gain weight and grow.
And, does it?
I guess so. I sure get awful hungry. Mom says I eat more than Dad does.
Does it make you feel good, too?
I always feel good. I'm pretty strong.
Well, by golly, I guess you are, young fella. I wouldn't want to tangle with you. You know, Johnny, I think that a lot of mothers would like to help their youngsters gain weight and grow, just like you. Mothers, the Council of Parents magazine commends Juvenile for your child. You see, Juvenile is the blood-building, appetite-building vitamin and iron tonic that your child may need to gain weight and grow, and for energy, too. And this is especially important during these summer months ahead because the youngsters play harder and they naturally burn up energy a lot faster. And believe me, the results may amaze you. This big 16-ounce bottle of Juvenile, now enriched with vitamin B12, is only $1.98 at all drugstores. And mothers, you know the youngsters really like Juvenile? Tell them why, Johnny.
Sure. Juvenile tastes like lollipops. It's good.
This is the Dumont Television Network.